Hi, my name is TJ Harrington. I'm the owner and the realtor for 55next.com. And I would like to just thank you for stopping by our site. I want to give you a little quick introduction of myself because more than likely I'll be calling you back or you'll ask me for a free consultation. And you know, that's a really important thing to do. So when you're looking through this website, make sure you click on that and send me some information or even call me on my phone, my phone number that's on this website. I'll talk you through it because having a consultation is really important. When I first moved down here to Florida, my wife and I looked and we finally made our decision that we might like to move to Florida. Well, my brother lived in Lakeland, you know, that area right there, and so we went there and we started looking around at 55 communities. So we looked at different ones, those that had a lot of amenities, those that didn't have any, those that where you own the land, and those where you lease the land and the building. And so what we did is we settled on top of the world, and we bought a place here, and it was called a villa. You'll see them in as I show you the different homes and how to get through my website. So you're going to be able to take a look at what we did, and we have loved it ever since. I'll tell you, we love on top of the world. You know, I do love the other communities, villages in particular. It's a wonderful place to live, but we love on top of the world. It's a little slower. We actually go to the villages and visit there because they have a lot of restaurants, and right in the squares. They have 3 squares, so you can go listen to music, and you have a lot of fun there. You know, they have playhouses and all that. You can still use the facilities. So anyway, I am going to get on to taking you to the website, and you can call me up anytime you want, and I'll give you a consultation on what the life is like down here in Florida. I want to just show you to go through the site here and show you what's going on, okay, from link to link. This will really help you. So anyway, what we got here, the free consultation button. So if you want to come up here and you need to talk to me, and you're not going to talk to any other person down here for free. They're always looking to get a deal from me or something else. I'm not looking for anything. I created this website so that my clients, people from the north or people from Florida, could call here and get a straight answer from someone. I will not sell you a house that you don't like. I'll actually show you, and I could have you talk to some of my clients. I always give them the negatives on the house to make sure that they're really happy in buying it. I have a lot of people that buy houses from me from the north or out of state. They never come here. They see a house and they just buy it. And I show it to them, and they trust me because I do a lot of legwork with them like this. So I'm going to go down through this. Just fill this out. When you get on this page, watch this video, but then go, now let me go to the next one, because a lot of times people look past these really valuable links. This will show you the different blog posts. It can tell you a lot of information, like here are 4 reasons why retirees love Florida. Now you're thinking of coming to Florida. You need to look at this. There's no income tax. There's homestead exemption. So you don't have to pay all the entire property taxes. It's affordable cost of living, much better than most places in the country because we're all older here. So we deal with we have really good deals on things here. The weather is beautiful all the time. Like, you know, today it's a little cloudy, but it's still 80 some degrees. And it's going to rain for the next couple days, but this is our rainy season. But it gets in the summer, and it's hot and everything, it doesn't rain very much. One reason why retirees don't love Florida, I actually put that on here. And you know, under here, the main problem with Florida, assuming they buy property, is the high homeowners insurance. Our homeowners insurance, if you buy in the right places, which I can show you and talk to you this about, but it's not that expensive, okay? So this is just one of the blog posts, but I wanted to just show you around. You want to come here and read some of this. It'll give you a lot of good understanding of why you should retire in Florida. Now here's the top 15 communities which we have on our website. We believe they're the top ones. They're all in and around Ocala, very affordable. You know, that's a lot of reason why people come here, because They can buy something here. They sell their houses up north or in California for $500,000. They buy something, here really inexpensive compared to that, half the price, and sometimes in the $150,000 range. But here's all the information about the villages. Then you click down through here. It will take you to the website where we have a lot of information about all the amenities and everything. So you're going to learn a lot. So I am going to go back to where I just came from and return to the blogs, because we're gonna go to the free ebook. Now, my wife and I wrote an ebook and be glad to give it to you. It's free of charge. So you just come here, yes, I want an ebook, and put your email address and name and everything in there, and I send it to you. Okay, just by it's all on the internet, so you can download it and recopy it if you want to. Now, new construction, we do have new construction in On Top of the World, Stone Creek, Del Webb, Ocala Preserve in Trilogy, JB Ranch. They're the new construction for 55 communities. So you go over here, why list with us, and that's, I don't know if you're here for the listing or not, but I show you all the reasons why you should list with one of our realtors that are at 55 Next Real Estate. So let me go to the home. I want to show you around. So you need to watch this video, very important. Here's a free consultation that's on every single page. And you can see down here, people keep signing up every day, almost by the minute, for something on my website. We just have this like a destination for people from especially out of state. Got any questions? You can call me. That's my company phone number. Just call me. Okay, I'm going to look at, because I live in On Top of the World, I'm just going to explain this to you. So the villages off by itself is here. You want to read this, okay? There's a lot of information here. There's about 60,000 households and 132,000 residents. Roughly 78 different villages within the villages. We call them neighborhoods, but they call them villages. So, and the prices range anywhere from, in size from 100 homes to 1,500 homes in each development. In each development in the villages has its own recreational center. They have our own, all the amenities and everything, all the games, and they have clubs and everything. You can go to other ones, but each community has those. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time with this, because that's a big nut to try to explain. I mean, I can do a video just for the villages, and I will do that. Okay, in the villages, price, the ranges in size are 100 homes to 1,500 homes, and in 1,500 square foot being the largest, or 1,550 homes in that community. I'm sorry. Price range anywhere from the mid 100s to mostly in mid 100s. You're talking about modular homes, okay, without garages. They're a modular home, and the old way we used to call them, they're trailers, but you can't move them because they're modulars. They're put in place. They're high, or we go up to $2 million for homes. 55 age restriction. There's 12 golf courses. There's 8 of them that are free to use. They're 9 holes, but you can use those anytime you want if you own a home there. So there's no cost to that. The championship golf courses are, they're the 18-hole golf courses, and that's where they do all the tournaments and things. And now they have 20 plus restaurants in the villages, and there's 3 squares, we call squares. They have there's everything going on all night long. So if you're a person that wants a lot of activity, that's the place to go. But this is where I live, and I'm going to leave that for last. Oak Run is a really nice community. Okay, there's a 24-hour guard for security. Price ranges from 150s to 350s, 400s. There's 3,500 homes, only resale homes. Age restriction, there's 1 golf course, and there's a country club. There's 1 restaurant. No new construction homes. And I think one of the biggest things about home on top of the world, we still sell new construction homes, and I can help you do that if that's what you choose to do. So we get down to Spruce Creek. It's right outside of On Top of the World. I'm sorry, Del Webb, Stone Creek, right outside our On Top of the World. In fact, they bought the land from On Top of the World to build their community. They still sell homes there, new construction. There's a restaurant in the community. There's 1 18-hole golf course. We have 3 at On Top of the World, but price ranges, this is a little bit low. Everything is going for 300 to 550. it's a little bit more expensive. And when I say it's growing, 3,800 homes, where is on top of the world, and we have 6,500 homes, and we have about 4,000. The population is 12,600, but it's that's husbands and wives, and that's a lot of population. Stone Creek is right next to the villages, and if you want to go through that, you can. Summer Glen is more out in the country. It's all by itself, but it's a nice community. There's 20 or 1,000 homes there. They're only resale. They don't build anymore in there. Restaurant. In fact, my wife and I go to that restaurant sometimes. Really nice. Trilogy, they still build homes there. 2,828 homes and growing. It's a little more expensive to live there. It's a gated community without a guard. 55. There's a restaurant in the community. 24-hole Tom Lehman golf course. Ocala Palms, there's only resale homes. There's 1,000. It's right across the street from Trilogy. The one we got, JB Ranch, it's a small community with only 346 homes. They're still building homes in there, by the way. Marion Landing, it's an old community, non-gated, and there's only 600 plus homes, but there's very few homes for sale. People live in there forever. Pine Run, it's the most inexpensive community that I have on my website. It's all modular homes. They're still nice, but they're modular homes. They got 2 pools, so it's inexpensive living. They have a lot of rentals in there, though, so you got to be aware of that. Palm Cay is a real nice community, but there's just not many homes in there. 800 homes at the most. Again, there's not many homes for sale. These are all golf cart communities. Here is Spruce Creek, 55. But you want to take a look at this, but there's only 400 plus homes in there. It's really small, non-gated. It's the same as Cherrywood Estates. It's non-gated, but one thing with Cherrywood Estates, they don't allow you to have a golf cart in there unless it's roadworthy, because they're all county roads in there. Spruce Creek Preserve, it's really nice. It's outside of the gate and on top of the world, up about 4 miles going west. It's kind of all by itself. There's not a lot of homes for sale, but there's not a lot of homes in there. It's a really nice community, though. They have an 18-hole golf course, but they stopped building. So anyway, that's what it is. I am going to go to show you how to use On Top of the World, because that's where I live. So we're going to click on View This Community first, then we'll look at the homes. So on this, I have on the side where you can sign up for a free consultation. And again, I don't force you, I don't push you, or you'll like it if you call me and talk to me. Okay, I'll answer all your questions truthfully without expecting you to buy a house from me. It says On Top of the World. So all the homes are right up here. You click there. Now, free consultation again. And this is my phone number. You can call my company phone anytime you want from 8 to 8 Eastern Standard Time. Many times I'll pick the phone up. Other times I can't. And this will take you back to the main communities. Now, if you scroll down, you can read more about everything that's in here. Here's an overview, which you're going to want to look at, spend some time. You know all about On Top of the World. A lot of people, they just look at homes. That is not what you should do. If you're moving down here from the north or from out of the town, you're going to buy a house in here or any of these communities. You may buy it for the rest of your life. I don't know. I'm 70 years old, so I don't know how many more houses I'm going to own. So I want to buy the right one and be in the right community. There isn't anything worse than buying a house in a community where you just don't like, and there's not much to do there. And I'm going to tell you something. On Top of the World is like living in a resort community. We have all sorts of prices of homes. So I'm going to go up here, and if you want to know the amenities, here's all the amenities. We actually have a woodworking shop in here, and which is really nice. A billiards room, full billiards room. You can play all you want. Woodworking shop. You can go in there anytime you want, or join the club, and they actually train you how to do things. Here's the lifestyle. These are all the different clubs and different things we have. There's a lot that's not on here. We have over 150 clubs, and you can see it only goes up to G, but I didn't want to put too many on here. I am also the president of the New York State, New Jersey Club, and I have friends in all the different clubs, but I run that club, and I could talk to you about it if you're from that area. So let's go to look at the homes, and I'll show you what you need to do. Okay, as you're looking at these homes, what I did is I created this so that people wouldn't be, you didn't have to type anything in. It brings it up automatically. If you're looking for a house 100 to 200,000, you just click here, and this will bring up all the houses between 100 and 200,000. So if you're going to the 200 to 300,000, just click there, and that'll bring all of those homes up. And you notice there's not a whole lot of houses on top of the world right now. I think there's only about 22. So here's the 300 to 400,000. You can see these. I'm just going to go through this, and over 400,000. A lot of beautiful homes in here. Well, if that's what you're looking for. But let me just look in this one, because a lot of my clients are for 200 to 300,000. So this is how you see what you can do here. You can, if you do this right and you sign up, become a kind of member of our website, you can actually sign up here, and when you do, you get to save all of these homes into a file, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So when you go clicking on them, this form will come up. Not the first time usually, but it's after you click on a couple homes. It says, "Thank you for stopping by to look at homes in our retirement communities." You're almost there. Never miss a price drop or new listing. When you save these and you put your name in here, it only goes to me. That's it. Unsubscribe anytime. We will not share your info with any third parties. Just put in your name, phone number, best email address to get instant access. When you fill out this form, you'll be able to save searches by clicking on the heart, or I'm going to show you else how to do it. On all new homes that come on the market, they'll be sent to you automatically. Anything that comes on from MLS will be emailed to you, and even those houses that went in pending. Say if you're looking at a house, I'm going to show you what it is, but I'm just going to sign up here. Put one of my email addresses in here. I have a lot of them, and I'm going to put in here this email address, tjharrington1@gmail. I appreciate if you didn't all email me on this. This is for my home, and I never answer it. So I'm just going to put my phone number here. Sometimes I forget what it is. 352-816-1099. That's to my personal cell phone, but I don't mind if you call it. Now, I'd like to know where you're from, so I'm from Rochester, New York originally, so I'm going to put New York. All right, let's sign up. Okay, so you've signed up automatically. What it does is it sends you an email, and it tells you that you've already signed up on my site, and also it sends you a text message, so it should come over the phone, so you'll be able to see that you've done it. But anyway, you're going to get added to my website, so I'm going to go back to results, and we're going to pick up a house now. Let's just say you want to look at this house, and you want to keep track of it. So what you do is just go up here and click on Add to Favorites. See that? Let's go back, and let's just say, gee, I don't know, you might want to look at something in the. It depends on what you're looking for. Listen, this is 164.9. It's a villa, and this is 169.9. So let me click on this one. Many times what you can do is actually click on the, when you click on the house, it creates it as a favorite. So you really don't have to do that every time. Somebody trying to call me right now. I can't answer it right now. But that goes off all day long. If I don't answer it, it's because I'm on the phone talking to somebody else. So I'm gonna choose this house. You're looking through it. The reason I'm telling you not to click the hearts is so I want you to be able to look through the homes. And is when we get talking back and forth, you're going to tell me, gee, TJ, I want this house. I'm going to know what houses you looked at, but you're going to say, gee, I saved this one. Now what happens when you save this again? This one is forevermore. I mean, until it sells, it's gonna send you all the new listings too, which is really nice. Because once you get on here, if you want to just click on the heart, it does the same thing. Okay, so if you've got, let's just say what I do a lot is I go up here because I want to know when the houses are sold. So I just click here and click on them all, and well, I should make a liar out of myself here. Okay, I've already saved that. That's why I won't save it again. If the heart won't work, it's because you've saved it. It's called a saved search, and that goes in, and that's actually, I get to see those, but I don't ever look at them until you call me back. I don't have time for that. Unfortunately, I can't. I have so many people coming up on here. So what is nice too is that, let's just say you're looking at this home. The prices are right here. This is a map, and there's another video that I'm gonna make here real soon, probably today. It's gonna show you around where everything is and on top of the world. It's called a tour map, and I'm gonna be doing that here in a few minutes. And so anyway, this is what we got, and let's see. We're gonna go back here, and you do this on every community that you want to go onto. So if you go back to the home button. Let's just say that you want to look at Oak Run, which is very popular. I'm just going to look at the homes, okay? So go up here, and I've already saved that one, but I'll see. No, I can't save it because they're all right. Yeah, okay. What I do is a lot of times, like I told you, personally, I go down through and I save them all, but I need to know them all. You would only save the ones that you're interested in, and it'll keep track of it. And then when you call me back, and if you want to go over, then you'll say, okay, TJ, I saved this house. It's only a little dinky house, but it's 1,000 square feet. So we'll go to it together, and we'll go on it. We'll look at the homes. We'll look at that, and you tell me that's what you want to look at, and I'll just go through it, and I'll give you my opinion of it. Okay, which is really nice because you don't have to always just come down here and then all of a sudden look at them. I'll give you the opinion on the homes because there's a lot to look at. Because in Florida, they have a new roof law, and any house that's over 15 years old, the insurance company won't insure them. So we got to find out how old the roof is, when it was put on. I actually check it on the county site to make sure that they're telling me the truth, because I put offers in on properties and they didn't tell me the roof. They lied about you wouldn't think that people lie, but believe me, people need to make commissions, and they'll say anything. They just won't tell you. So I have to check up on them. It's not that they lie to me. If I ask them when was the roof put on, they'll say, well, I think it was back in 2005. Well, I have to look that up, and okay, it's more than 15 years. So you cannot buy homeowners insurance anymore for a home because the roof is too old. They've had a lot of problems with roofs, and you need to be able to do that. But in my service, I make sure you have a safe home that you can buy, and we know that the deal's going to go through, okay? And you're not going to have to spend an arm and a leg fixing something up. At least you know about it, okay? I'm going to just save this. All right, listen, I'm going to go back. Let's see, where do I want to go now? I'm just going to go back and finish up on the front page again. So when you come here to the front page, watch this video. It's very, very good, and it kind of gives you kind of a little bit of explanation of what's going on. Takes you down through here, not as much as I did, but go ahead and do that. And I thank you very much for stopping by and watching this video. I appreciate it very much. In any way I can help you, just click on the link where it says get a free phone consultation, and you click on that and watch this video, and just put your name, email address, and phone number. I will call you back, and we can talk about this. You don't have to buy from me. You don't have to buy a house. All you're asking me is information. I'm like an informational hub for you. And that's why I built this site, because when I came down here, no one told me what the HOA fees were. No one told me that I needed a roof. No one told. In fact, I bought a house that needed a roof, and and I almost had to pay $8,000 for a new roof before I could close it. But I went to the Board of Realtors, and because I was a real estate broker in New York State, in Rochester, New York, so I knew the laws. But if I didn't know the laws, I would have had to pay for that roof. I got the broker to pay for it because he fraudulently gave me that information. Didn't fill out a property disclosure statement. And that's another thing. When you call me back, you're going to ask me questions. What do I do to protect your rights? Well, I'll show you exactly what I do to protect your rights. So anyway, let's get going. I'll let you go. Thank you very much for stopping. God bless you, and I hope that you call me. All right, bye now.